All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to break down the really fascinating career of Tulia Lopes. Now, she's a leader whose professional title alone just makes you kind of stop and go, huh? We're going to unpack how she built this incredible, unique identity by weaving together fields that you'd think have nothing to do with each other. And yeah, that brings us right to the big question. What on earth is a communication architect? I mean, you don't see that on a business card every day. Is it just some clever branding, a marketing buzzword, or is there something much, much deeper going on here? Let's find out. To really get the answer, we have to start at the very beginning, with the foundation, the blueprint for her entire way of thinking. And this is where the story starts. And believe me, it is way more literal than you might think. And there it is, right there in her own words. The title isn't a metaphor, it's a methodology. Tulia Lopes is, literally, a trained architect. She designs communication strategies using the exact same principles she used to design buildings, with structure, with clarity, and with a crystal clear vision of what the final result should be. Okay, so this is where it gets really cool. Look at how these two roles line up. A traditional architect, they design physical buildings, right? They use blueprints, materials like concrete and steel. Well, as a communication architect, Tulia designs leadership strategies. Her blueprints, they're communication frameworks, and her materials on the words, the body language, the stories that actually build influence and trust. It's all about constructing a presence, not just a building. And this is no joke. This isn't just some concept she picked up along the way. I mean, look at her credentials. This is a deep, formal education in the field. So that architectural training, it's not just some interesting part of her backstory, it's the actual concrete she poured for the foundation of her entire career. But of course, a foundation is just the start. So let's look at how she built the next level of her career, constructing this powerful new skill set, mastering a leader's voice, right on top of that architectural base. 16 years. Just let that sink in for a second. That is how long she's been actively involved with Toastmasters International, which you probably know is one of the world's top organizations for communication and leadership skills. That number isn't just about time, it's about an incredible, relentless dedication to the craft of speaking and leading. And during those 16 years, she wasn't just showing up to meetings. She went all the way to the top, earning the title of Distinguished Toastmaster. Now, to be clear, this is the highest honor you can possibly get in that organization. It takes years of intense study, self-discipline, and leading others to get there. It's basically like getting a black belt in communication. It's a huge deal. So, what do you do when you reach that level of expertise? Well, if you're Tulia, you build a structure to share that knowledge with everyone else. She founded the Speak Up and Lead Academy, creating her own formal institution to teach others the very skills she had spent more than a decade perfecting. And you can see that architectural brain at work again here, can't you? It's not just one course. No, it's a system. A structured, multi-level program designed to take someone from the very basics all the way to advanced influence. Each level builds on the one before it, guiding people from just speaking to truly leading. So, we had the architectural foundation, we have the communication mastery, but Tulia's work doesn't just stop there. The next layer she's building is all about the future. It's about using technology to solve a very, very modern problem. The challenge for any leader today is just speed and pressure, right? You have to be ready for a high-stakes pitch or a tough negotiation or a huge presentation, sometimes with almost no warning. So the question is, how do you prepare for that effectively whenever you need to? Well, her answer is SpeakPro app. This is the technological roof she's building on the communication structure she mastered, which is all sitting on that architectural foundation we talked about. It's this really innovative mobile tool that basically channels all of her coaching experience into a platform that leaders can use anytime, anywhere. And this phrase just captures it perfectly. Your AI-powered communication coach in your pocket. It takes all the principles she designed for her academy and, using AI, puts them right into the hands of leaders, making that elite-level coaching immediate and accessible to anyone. So how does it actually work? Well, the app lets you simulate all these different speaking scenarios, and then it gives you instant, structured feedback on how you did. You can then refine your message over and over again in a totally safe, private space without the pressure of a real audience. It's like a virtual gym for leadership communication. Now, a career that's built with this much thought and intention, it usually has a very strong why behind it all. And it does. Beyond the skills and the tech, there's a clear mission driving her work, and it's all about building platforms for other people to stand on. As the founder of AWE Summit, her mission couldn't be clearer: to give women a platform to share their stories and step into the spotlight. So she's not just building her own career, she's architecting stages for others. It's such a powerful example of using your skills to serve a bigger purpose, in this case, empowering voices that need to be heard. And AWE Summit is just one example. This slide really shows you the sheer breadth of her impact. From being president of the Professional Speakers Association of Spain to co-founding Toastmasters clubs, she is constantly stepping into leadership roles to help other people grow. Okay, so let's tie all of these different threads together. We've seen the architect, the communicator, the innovator, and the advocate. So how do all these pieces form one single cohesive identity? Well, when you look at the final blueprint, you see that the title, Communication Architect, isn't just a job description. It's her whole story. It's built on this unique foundation of architectural thinking, it's reinforced with deep communication skills, it's scaled for the future with technology, and the whole thing is driven by a really clear mission-oriented purpose. It's an impressive structure she's designed, for sure. And all of this leaves us with one final thought. Tulia Lopes very deliberately designed her career by combining her unique skills and her passions into this incredible, cohesive whole. And it kind of makes you wonder, right? Every career tells a story. Who is the architect of yours?